26 years?
No, more than that. She was 11 because we met when we were 13.
36 years.
So
So you've known Kate since she was born.
So she was 18 age.
Pre-born. Yeah, you've known Kate since she was like a baby.
It's an interactive toast. All right, hey, zip it. Okay. So thank you both for giving me this opportunity, and thank you for asking all of us to be part of this, your incredibly special day, this beginning of your lives together as husband and wife. You guys know this wedding, this marriage, it's a big deal, like a really big deal. And here we are, and it's happening right now. This is so great. So Kate and Mike, on behalf of everyone gathered here tonight, and countless others whose lives you each touch, know that we are all unimaginably happy for the both of you about this day, this union, this partnership, this new family, this end to a long, long journey. Congratulations, you guys. That was page 1. You know, the thing is, becoming a James, it's not easy. Believe me, I am still working at it 20 years in. And this is because we Jameses, we move at this frenetic kind of pace. There are not many quiet moments in this family. There is always something going on. Something being designed, built, figured out, shopped for, prepared, planned. And all of it to a soundtrack filled with 70s FM Gold and John Philip Sousa marching. And holy cow, the rules. Do you guys know about the rules? Did you know that there is a rule against putting American cheese on a crepe at breakfast? It's true. Ask Kate.
It's not classy enough.
Joining up with this family is a bit like hopping a train that is already moving rapidly. It's hard to do. Oh, it's tons of fun once you're in it. I wouldn't trade it for all I wouldn't trade being an adopted James for all the tea in China, but I gotta tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. Here's the thing about Mike Darnlow. He's hopped this train and become part of this whirling dervish of a family with a grace and an ease that is truly extraordinary. You know there are more than a few of us here in this family that are car guys. Yes, Kate, even you are a car guy. Glenn has his father's gorgeous 64.5 Mustang. Kate has this beautiful Carmen Ghia that was built by Glenn after his brothers told him it couldn't be done.
Okay, all right.
I am the very lucky steward of the storied 1966 Austin Healey that Glenn restored in 1986. He and I built together the coolest Spitfire that has ever been built. Danny has his TR6, and remember his Jag that transported Kristen and me from our wedding ceremony to the reception? The stories of Gene and the Dragon Wagon are stuff of legend. Okay, so there's a minivan and a Subaru, but we are And one of the first real visits I had with Mike, where I really got to know him, involves a car. Kate and Mike had come down to visit us in North Carolina. They had driven down in Mike's car, and we'd made a plan to spend the next day at the Biltmore, which anyone in this room, if you haven't done, you absolutely have to do it. It is truly wonderful. And I asked Mike if he would mind if I drove his car the 2.5 hours out to Asheville instead of driving one of ours. And he said, sure. So the next morning we headed out to the driveway and I jumped into the driver's seat of his car. I'd never driven a BMW before. Those of you that are car guys will get what I am about to say next. This car. Oh my goodness, this car. It was amazing to me all about everything about this car was just perfect. Every control was where you expected it to be. The steering wheel was at just the right angle and the proper diameter. The gauges were sublime in their simplicity and placement. The seat, it felt like a tailored suit. Driving this car made every other car that I've ever driven feel somehow tragically flawed. There was no thinking, oh my God, it's brilliant except for. There was no except for. It was in a word, perfect, period. And after getting to know Mike, I see that that is how Mike is for our Kate.
Aww. You thought he was going to say something?
And really, us Jameses, this family that he is becoming part of, he is perfect.
Aw.
There is no except for about Mike. He gets it, he gets us, he moves at our cadence, and it is our extreme good fortune to have him now be one of us. I have to confess that I'm sad to possibly lose my favorite son-in-law status to the new guy. But I cannot think of a better man to take it. Mike, allow me to be the first one to say, welcome to the James. We are all so glad that you are finally here. And Kate, dear Kate, I lived the first part of my life with only a brother, and now I have a sister in you. There are no words to describe the joy in my heart, in our hearts, in your finishing what is a longer journey than most folks could even bear. You have run marathons both literally and figuratively. You learned a trade as an adult, and you have started a successful growing business practicing it. You are raising 3 amazing daughters. You record our lives in photographs, you sing songs, you make us all laugh. The thing about you, Kate, that is in this loud James family, you are the loudest.
She is loud.
And you have these rules and opinions and ways things have to be done. And God knows we all laugh with you in those loud moments when you are being K8. But me, I know it is in the quiet moments, behind the scenes when people may not be paying attention, that you are truly an amazing force.
Oh.
That's when you move mountains with this incredible strength and resolve of which I stand in awe. And here's the thing. Those mountains are now going to be so much easier to move because for the first time in your life, you and someone else will be moving them together as equal partners. And the views from the summits of those mountains, you know how breathtaking they are. You now get to stand on every one of those vistas hand in hand with the person that will have helped you move the mountain and will stand by your side on its peak. He is the love of your life, your partner, your friend, your one true soulmate, your husband, Mike. And that is something for you, Kate, to celebrate and to cherish. So here's a quote, and I'm not sure who said it, but I think it captures perfectly this journey, this wedding, this marriage, this family, this really big deal that is happening right now. Your journey has molded you for your greater good. And it was exactly what it needed to be. Don't think you've lost time. There is no shortcutting to life. It took each and every situation you have encountered to bring you to the now. And now is right on time. So ladies and gentlemen, if you'll raise your glasses with me. Woo! 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 To Kate and Mike, welcome to your now. Woo!